In these confusing times, I'm losing my mind just thinking of it. Cause by now I should be designing my single covers and just be mingling with others that wanted to be me and wanted to see me in shows and always was screaming my name every time I got on that mic and just spit it. Spotlight is littered and Hank is handling business, and when the album is finished, dropping it to the masses. Watching it go platinum, yachts in a big mansion, watching the rings matching, rocks clearer than tap water, transforming my bank numbers to abnormal. Me and my girls traveling through every season of the year, just chilling. It's all seafood and beers. Come and see who it is who's performing this next weekend. Sold out arenas and thousands of people screaming, but the question remains, am I the one that you'll come to see? And if so, why? Who am I? Who do I wanna be? Go for the cream of the crop, and you won't ever stop until the crowd's singing. And don't ever listen to gossip, it crushes your confidence, they still screaming. Go for the cream of the crop, and you won't ever stop until the crowd's singing. And never forget how you got to the spot where you at and why the crowd's singing. Years pass and you come to your senses and just see that it's senseless to think the States is a market for you, don't even test it. And yes, I know it seems bitter, but yo, don't get me wrong, I should be aiming for Sweden, maybe they'll get my songs and keep going on, but with a realistic target. National radio stations spit my way in the market, and I ain't falling off. It won't be long before radio shows took my record and tossed it on, and from that it should just go on and on. Record song after song till this country's in my palm, and I'm the one that be recording with the greatest, go on tour promoting my latest album, yeah, that's how it's done. At least when I do it, want my piece of the pie, stupid and slowly getting there by spreading all of my music. It's time that I choose the way that I wanna go, the way that I wanna be, even who do I wanna be? Go for the cream of the crop, and you won't ever stop until the crowd's singing. And don't ever listen to gossip, it crushes your confidence, they still screaming. Go for the cream of the crop, and you won't ever stop until the crowd's singing. And never forget how you got to the spot where you at and why the crowd's singing. And I ain't got nothing to prove, doing this for the stability. I'm watching all these rappers come instead of me. You kidding me? But I should just let it be. If I get signed, I get signed, but not by worrying about who's ahead of me. But I like where I am now, got a car that I'm parking in my garage in a pretty large apartment, and a dog that I'm walking and recording every time I get the time and inspiration. And I don't need to be signed to be a Mason, and I don't need no confirmation from none of you dudes. I'm done with the rules, it's time I start running my moves and burning my own CDs and handing it out to ya. Brand new, it's out soon and it's granted, it sounds super. So you want a copy, do ya? Yeah, I understand, I got you. It's free of charge, out somewhere for you to vibe to. It sounds good too, doesn't it? But that's because it's me, and I know who I am and who I wanna be. Go for the cream of the crop, and you won't ever stop until the crowd's singing. And don't ever listen to gossip, it crushes your confidence, they still screaming. Go for the cream of the crop, and you won't ever stop until the crowd's singing. And never forget how you got to the spot where you at and why the crowd's singing.